everybody, it is Julie and welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. I am here with an exciting video. So I have an intro and an update combined for my sample September. This is something that I actually saw on Instagram. I think there's a couple of people still doing it here on YouTube. But essentially, we take all of our samples that we collect, and if you're a beauty lover, you collect a lot of samples, and we try to use them up in September. I've also heard it called Sample Slim Down. So if you've seen anybody with Sample September or Sample Slim Down, both of them are exactly what I'm talking about today. I'm just going to show you what I'm working with, I guess, a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I've already gone through, because it is September, what, 8th today when I'm filming this? First, I want to show you what's in my little bag that I put in my purse. This is what I'm currently working on right now to try to get through. So these are all products that I have in my everyday makeup bag. I took a little bit from each category and I'm going to try to use them up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer packets. I'm going to try to use these up because I have the actual little tube of it as well, and these are just taking up space. So I don't mind the primer, so I figure I should use it. I also have 2 of the Professional by Benefit, 2 of these little like rip off the little cover foil packets. Next up I have a Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have a Stila Stay All Day. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 illuminating beauty balm. I'm assuming this is like an illuminator you use underneath your foundation. I have a Miracle Blur by L'Oreal. I have a couple of SPFs. So this is the Coats Face Healthier Sunscreen in Broad Spectrum 40 and a MD Solar Sciences Mineral Sunscreen in SPF 50. I have both of those to still use up. 8 of the Fat Girl Slim Arm Candy by Bliss. This is an arm perfecting cream that's supposed to tighten up your arms. I used it once already and it's like, it's a weird consistency. Like it stays a little bit sticky and tacky. I don't think it firmed at all, and it actually left like a little bit of a film on my skin. Not the biggest fan of it, but I'm going to try to use it up and see what I can do with it. And then I have the Smashbox. This is their CC cream in light, so I'm going to have to mix that with something else because that will be way too light for me. I have a couple of these Yves Saint Laurent. These are the Touche Eclat little samples, and I have them in different shades. A Too Faced Beauty Balm. This is in Nude Glow. This has SPF 20. Next, I have a couple of perfume samples. I did already start using this one. This is Prada's Candy. I enjoy it, not as much as I thought I was going to. It's a little too floral. The Clean Reserve, this is in Blonde Rose, so I'm going to use that after the Prada. And I also have a Clinique Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Evens and Corrects. This is just, I'm assuming, a little foundation. This is an 05 neutral. So those stay in my purse. I'm trying to use those up first. And then I also have more primers. This is the Coola Mineral Primer, a Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, Flash Cream Radiant Primer from Ipkin, New York. And this is in SPF 50. This is Natural Glow. Another Becca Backlight Priming Filter sample. Another Smashbox Photo Finish sample. An Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer with SPF 15. A Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight Primer. I already used one of these. It wasn't bad. And then another Hourglass Veil, so 2 of those. As far as lotions and creams go, I also have a Tocca. This is in the scent Bianca. This is a hand cream. It's green tea and lemon. I'm currently using a Josie Maran one. Then I have some more actual just beauty items. So an IT Cosmetics. This is their waterproof gel eyeliner, the No Tug. I'm going to give it another try. The other full size I wasn't a fan of, but we'll see. A Too Faced Shadow Insurance and a Primed and Poreless Smooth Primer. Oh, that goes in the other bag. But this is a Primed and Poreless. This is just a face primer. This is a CC Cream by Supergoop. This is in Fair Light. I have a Revive Cooling Cheek Tint. This is in Pink Punch. This is a cooling liquid blush. I don't know. I have a Kat Von D. This is the Tattoo Liner. This is the liquid liner. I'll give it a try. You guys know liquid liner and me are not friends, but we'll see if I get to it. And then a Lord & Berry Black Silk Mini Cajole Kohl Liner in black. It's just a tiny little guy, so we'll see if I can get through that. And then I have a lip liner. This is the Tartiest, and I believe this is in the shade Latergram. It's just a nude. I don't do lip liner, but I might see if I can use this underneath other colors and just use it up. And then this is all perfumes. So I have a whole bunch from Jo Malone. I love the Jo Malone London scents. I have a bunch of them and I really do enjoy them all. So this is in Mimosa and Cardamom, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, Tuberose, Angelica. And then I actually have some others from Sephora Play boxes. So this is the Orange Sanguine. This is just a really old one that I happen to have laying around. This is the Cool Water. I also have another Clean Reserve. This is the Blonde Rose and also the Suede. So this is a duo. I have two by Nest. This is the Citrine. I was not a fan of this when I unboxed it in the Sephora Play, and I happened to get two. They just accidentally gave me two that month. And then I have like a cream perfume. This is in White Jasmine Mint. It's like a perfume balm. It's not like a lotion. You would just put this, I guess, in your pulse points and it lasts a little bit longer. And I actually have a couple of Jo Malone in my purse already to use. So I'm gonna try to get through as many of those as I can as well this September. Guys, right as I finished filming, I realized I was not done. I had a whole other box of stuff that I was leaving on my desk to use. So I'm going to add in, this is the Tinted Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is in the shade Light, so it's too light for me right now, but this is by Suntegrity, and I will try to use this if possible, but it is probably too light for me. I also have the Bliss at First Base Mad About Smooth Primer. So this is a smoothing mineral primer. I have plenty of primers, but I'm hoping to get to that. Flawless primer. I believe this is also from Benefit. The little packaging that comes with it is not there anymore. A NARS Sheer Glow in Santa Fe. This is a sample that I got at Sephora. A Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment Collection. There's just 3 little nubs here. This is in Sugar Nude, Sugar Rose, and just Sugar. I also have one from Urban Decay. This is their Sheer Revolution lipsticks. And this is in Sheer Lady Flower, Sheer Anarchy, Sheer Shame, and Sheer Walk of Shame. And then more by Urban Decay. These are their high color lip glosses, and it does come with a sample size of their liner, Failbait, and this is in Bittersweet, and I love this purple color, and this is just a really nice mauve-y nude. I don't know about the pencil, we'll have to see how that goes. So I know in terms of sample sizes for most beauty bloggers, I don't have a ton, but I have enough, and it's enough to make me feel anxious and want to really work through it. I already have a bag here with some empties of things that I've already used, so let's also do that with a little quick mini review on the products. So I've already talked about the arm candy. It left a really weird feeling on my skin. It left my skin feeling like it had like a residue on it, and it took a little while to actually sink into my skin. I also used up the Lock-It Featherweight Primer as well as her Lock-It Foundation. This was in the shade 54 Medium, which was too dark for me, so I had to mix it with something else. But I already knew I liked the foundation. I have her foundation already, and the primer worked just fine. It was nice and tacky. I actually did enjoy that. This is the Yves Saint Laurent, this is the Touche Éclat, and this is in number 2. I use this underneath my eyes. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. It was pretty thin. It didn't do a ton by way of coverage. It definitely did something for brightening, but in terms of covering my dark circles, it didn't do enough for me to warrant the price point at least. This one is a hot mess. Becca, these were the Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundations in light, medium, and dark. I used the dark to kind of do a liquid contour, like bronze, and then I mixed the light and medium to actually try to darken up or lighten up rather, the Kat Von D. That's a lie. No, I didn't. I used it with a Chanel. This is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. There was not enough in this for like a full actual face of foundation, so I used that and these two to finish my whole face, because this one is also like an aqua foundation, as is this one. I thought they would work well together, and they did. That's what I'm actually wearing today. All in all, I already knew I liked this. I have a full size of it. This one I had never tried before, but I got to try it. The coverage was okay. I wasn't like crazy impressed by it, and because I did have to mix it with something else, actually a couple something else's, I'm just not sure how I actually feel about it in terms of purchasing it again. Then I finished up the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. I have a lot of Too Faced products, but not any of their powder foundations. This was in light medium. This is what I used actually over my Kat Von D in medium, or 54 rather, that was too dark. So I used this lighter powder to set the foundation, and that helped to really bring down some of the darkness. And I liked it. It smells like cocoa, like all of their products. It did a great job of setting my under eye and sealing in my foundation. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I would actually consider purchasing that, but I already have a couple others to use. Then I have the Ceramic Slip Cleanser by Sunday Riley. I got about 3 uses out of this, and I used this after I used a makeup remover just to really deep clean. This was a gel-based foaming clay cleanser, and it was supposed to detoxify and reduce pore size. This did a really great job of cleaning my face, left my face feeling really, really great. Did it diminish my pores in 3 uses? Nope. But I don't think anything would show results that quickly. I did actually really, really enjoy it. I'm sure it's probably pretty expensive though. I think Sunday Riley is a little pricier, but I did like it. This was a little Urban Decay primer potion. I got 1 use out of this, and then when I went to use it the second day, it was dried up and disgusting. So I'd actually never used the primer potion before this sample, and I didn't mind it. It was okay. I don't think it's something that I'm gonna like run out and buy. Then I have some mascaras, because that's what I'm grabbing for in here. I have the Tarteist. This is their lash paint. This was weird. First of all, it's just like the weirdest brush in the world for a small sample. It like doesn't actually close. This is just like a giant open gaping wound. And I don't know. It was weird. But it did dry up pretty quickly. I got about a month use out of that, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. So that was that. I don't think I would buy it. And then this is my Blink Lash Primer. This I finished up and I love it. I have 2 full sizes and another sample size already. So I do like using a primer underneath my mascara. My lashes are rather short at times, and I like this for lengthening them as well as conditioning them so that they grow longer and stronger. And then this was my Roller Lash by Benefit, which I loved, and I hate that I loved because Benefit is not cruelty free. I don't buy from Benefit. I don't know. I'm glad I got to try it because I really, really love it, and I'm pissed I got to try it because I really, really love it. And then I have a Strivectin. This was an eye concentrate for wrinkles. I use this on my under eyes. I was able to use this for about 4 nights, and it did just fine. I didn't see any immediate tightening or reduction of wrinkles, but my under eyes felt hydrated. They felt nice and smooth. So I do have other under eye products that I already have, such as Yes to Cucumber and the Time Balm, that I like already and work really well for me. So I probably will not repurchase this, but I didn't hate it. If you wanted to give it a try, I wouldn't say not to. I have a Mun number 11 Anna Rose Rejuvenating Rose Toner. I love using toners after I clean my skin. This did great. Did it do better than some of my other toners? I already have Mario Badescu and some Lush toners, and I like those just fine, and they're full sizes, so I don't need to go out and buy toners anytime soon, but I didn't hate it. And then lastly was a Marcel Hydra C 24-hour energizing hydrating gel. This was a strange consistency. It was supposed to be a moisturizer, but it was very gel-like. It sat on the skin as opposed to really sinking in, and I didn't hate it, but I did have to use it at night. So I went through this pretty quickly. I did this on my whole face. It said to use it in the morning and underneath your makeup. I used it at night because I didn't like how long it took to like really fully sink into my skin or feel like it was sinking into my skin. So I did enjoy it, but I would probably not use it in the morning. I only liked it at night. Yeah, so I didn't hate it, but I don't like using it the way they wanted me to use it. So yeah, those are all the little tiny foil samples that I have used up. I'm really excited to move a whole bunch of other ones out of my collection. So I will be updating you guys at the end of the month. I'm probably gonna wait, collect them all up until the end of the month. I'm not gonna do one every week. That is my project and my progress for now, and I thank you for sitting with me and going through this. I haven't seen any other sample slim down or sample September videos yet, so I was just kind of going off the cuff of like what to show you guys and how to format it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope it inspired you to go through your samples and use some of them up. Again, thank you for spending some time with me. Go ahead and click that thumbs up button and subscribe button down below. Both of them are free, and I will see you in my next video.